In today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest and quickest way to find your perfect sensitivity in Valorant, and how to master it in only 1 week. If you watch this video all the way to the end and follow every tip I give you, you'll be able to find a sense that works for you and dial it in within a week. With that being said, let's get right into it. The first thing you want to do is load up into the range. From here, go over to this pillar. Now to start, you need to find your 360 sense. And you may be thinking, but I don't need to do a 360. And you're right. But this is just a starting point for you to make sure that the sense works with the space you have and your mouse pad. So aim at the pillar, and once you've done this, take your mouse and put it on the far left side of your mouse pad. Then swipe to the far right side of your mouse pad. Now, if you go over a 360, drop your sense down, and if you don't do a full 360, up your sense. Keep doing this until you do a perfect 360 by dragging your mouse from the left side of the mouse pad all the way to the right side. Once you have a sensitivity that allows you to do this, you're ready for step 2. You're going to spawn in the practice bots and jump into the middle of the range. Walk up to a bot, keeping your crosshair on its head. You want to stand relatively close to the bot, but not right on top of it. From here, you're going to move left and right while tracking the bot's head, and do this for 20 seconds. Then back up to a medium range and do it for another 20 seconds. And then back up even further to a long distance range and do it for another 20 seconds. If your crosshair is lagging behind your movement, your sensitivity is too low and you need to up it. And if your crosshair is moving all over the place, your sensitivity is too fast and you need to lower it. So depending on the problem you're having, go up or down by 0.1. However, if you feel like your sense is very hard to control, then you can go up or down by 0.3 to 0.5 to speed up the process. After you've adjusted it, repeat this process and again, go up or down by another 0.1 depending on the problem you're having. Keep in mind though, you shouldn't have to jump up or down by more than 0.1 after the first couple rounds. You want to do this until your sensitivity feels comfortable and easy to control, not perfect, as it will never be perfect since you're just getting used to it. It just has to be comfortable for you. Once this is done, we're going to move on to drill 2. For this, you need to spawn in some practice bots. If your aim is good enough to use medium bots, spawn them in. If medium is too hard, then spawn in the easy bots. What you want to do is aim at the center of the range. When the bot spawns, flick over and try and shoot it. You want to flick over to the target naturally, stop, and shoot. It's not about readjusting, it's about flicking over to it. Do this for all 30 bots. If you are over flicking consistently, drop your sense by 0.1. If you are under flicking consistently, then up your sense by 0.1. Continue this until your aim feels easy to control and comfortable. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect as you probably will never get 30 out of 30. The goal here is to find a sensitivity that is comfortable and easy to control. So make sure that when you're flicking, it feels smooth and you're either on the target or very close to it most of the time. It isn't about being perfect during these drills, it's about finding a sensitivity that's comfortable for you and easy to control given the mouse pad you have and your body's natural ability to move the mouse. And once this is done, you have your perfect sense. Easy enough, right? Well, there's more to it. And this is the important part that you can't skip if you truly want to master your sensitivity and hit more shots. Remember, when it comes to sensitivity, there is no such thing as a perfect sense, as no matter what sense you use, you still need to practice to get good with it. And in order to do this, you need 2 things. But quickly, if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that sub button and ring the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Much love, guys. Number 1, for week 1, you need to be using an aim trainer. This is going to allow you to work on your raw aim and mouse control with your new sensitivity. Now it's true, you could just practice in-game and in the range, but when it comes to mouse control, an aim trainer is your best option. And I will leave a couple good aim training routines for you guys to choose from in the description. So pick one you like and make sure you do it for at least 7 days using your new sensitivity. Keep in mind when you use an aim trainer, you can pick the game you're training for, so make sure you pick Valorant and input your new sensitivity. Also make sure your DPI stays the same. However, just an aim trainer alone isn't enough. There's one more thing you need to do in order to truly master this sensitivity. You need to be practicing in-game as well, which is something I will go over later in the video after I tell you what you can't be doing if you truly want to improve. What you don't want to do is jump right into competitive, as you won't be accustomed to your new sense, and in a competitive game, you won't be able to learn it. This is because you have a lot more to worry about when you're playing, and the amount of practice you actually get in a 30 to 40 minute rank game is equivalent to a couple 1-minute drills in an aim trainer or in the range. So if you jump straight into ranked, you're gonna lose a bunch of games and feel like your new sense sucks because you haven't taken any time to practice with it. So you should not be playing ranked for a few days and instead do the aim training and the in-game training I recommend and play unrated so that you don't lose any RR. However, after a day or two, you can jump into competitive. Now, because you'll need to aim train and use the range, if you want to get the most out of this, you don't want to use an aim trainer, then aim train in Valorant, and then jump straight into a match, one after the other. Instead, you should be using your aim trainer well before you play, allowing ample time between your aim training and your gaming sessions. This is going to allow your mind and your body to actually process what you learned from the aim trainer and keep most of it instead of overworking yourself and forgetting something. You can think of it like studying. You can only get so much out of your time before you're just spinning your wheels. So aim train and then wait a couple hours and maybe go do something productive like exercise before you play. And when you go to play, then you will want to do your in-game routine as a warm-up before your games. What should you be doing for practicing game to get used to your new sense? Well, I've designed the perfect 15-minute aim routine for you that I'll leave up on the screen right now. It'll help you dial in your new sense and start hitting shots like you never have before. Much love, guys.